Alright, before I continue KOS-MOS's quest, since it was storming in Temperantia, I decided to finish the salvaging quest again, since I was able to. We'll get my blade some extra experience. And this, I even had over 1 million coins, so I was able to pay for the one thing that costed 500,000. So I might actually, not really profit. Only still getting 100,000 profit, you know. Yet I'm once again Salvager Supreme. That's satisfying. I did have my good blades out, but I guess they didn't really need experience. Alright, so let's get KOS-MOS back out then.
Ready for departure, Master.
Yeah.
I won't let
Keeping
you down.
Ursula out.
I hope, at least.
So it came to this, huh?
And for Rex, probably need Mithra out again. I will keep these two out so they can share experience. Now then, I do believe we are going to the land of Mortha. Plus, while we're also here, I can complete this one quest I already did, and that's Electra's Heart to Heart, of course. Right. Yeah, that's the secret area. Yeah, I actually had to go back to the secret area, because, it's like, I couldn't cross the damn, fallen sign because the leftward controller, but now that I got a new controller, I can get back to that secret area again. Pretty sure one of my blades have to actually get there.
How do we go from here?
Like, upgrade something.
Oh.
Evacuation center.
You're all mine.
Oh, so I swapped out Ursula for someone else. Oh, well. Too late! Oh, well, you get extra experience, Ursula. Yeah. Should have had one of my other blades out before I did that. So stupid. Oh, well, the whole mechanic is bullshit anyway.
Let's go.
What's the next destination?
Not a far one, apparently.
Isn't that time already? Shouldn't we stop?
See, they put that enemy there intending it to fight you, but we could just skip the battle by climbing the ladder. It's just that simple. Plus, even in battle, we could accidentally touch the ladder and completely ruin it, so why would they put an enemy there to begin with, you know?
They seem to be having fun.
Yeah. Looking at them now, they almost seem like a great team.
KOS-MOS isn't doing anything, she's just
No,
watching.
It's not this one either. Oh, where is it? I was so sure I'd find it here.
Estelle, are you looking for something?
Huh?
If you tell me what your objective is, I can scan the surrounding area for it. This will markedly increase the likelihood of success.
I'm sure that's true, but I need to keep this secret. I promise to tell you afterwards, though.
Understood.
Ah! There it is! KOS-MOS! Look! Look! Beware.
Estelle, Legate!
Are you unhurt?
Hey, you need to be a bit more careful, KOS-MOS. What if you'd have hurt yourself?
It's okay. Please do not worry about me. And, more urgently, please conceal yourself behind me for a moment. I will take care of this swiftly.
You'd better not get hurt, KOS-MOS. But you'd better not lose either.
Incompatible orders received, but orders acknowledged. Adjusting priority order of prime directives. Prioritizing orders from the staff.
Oh, we're just gonna fight these guys? Let's just get this over with. It's one down. That was way too easy. KOS-MOS, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm quite alright. Are you unhurt, Estelle? Yeah, I'm fine. Not a scratch on me thanks to you. That is a relief to hear. I'm KOS-MOS. I'm sorry. It's all my fault that you got dragged into this mess. I didn't mean for this to happen. There's no need for concern. Protecting you is what I am here for. But... So you get it now. When you act selfish, you're not just endangering yourself. People who care about you could get hurt too. Maybe you'll think twice before demanding to come to a place like this again. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. No need for that. You've already been through enough here. As long as you understand, that's all that matters. Oh yeah, did you find what you were looking for in the end? Uh-huh. Look, I have it right here. This is some kind of machine part? Yeah. Listen, KOS-MOS. When we get back to Tantal, there's one more thing I'd like you to do. Would you be okay with that? You're still not done making demands. That's not it. There's just something I want to give to KOS-MOS. So KOS-MOS, I'd like you to come to my room. I promise it won't cause any more trouble, so please. What do you think, Zeke? Well, I guess there's no harm in that. Really? Thanks, big bro. I swear you really pick your times to act all cutesy. Are you fine with this too, KOS-MOS? Yes, I see no problem. Then let's head on back to Tantal. My room's in the hall of reception. I'll see you there. Oh yeah, it's one of those rooms that's close to the cell, isn't it? I think I know what she's talking about.
Interesting.
Enemies beware.
Yeah.
Weapon systems augmented.
I have what it takes.
I like how everyone got something out of that. Well, assuming this is going to be the end, let's just pick who we want to get experience.
It sounds
This Wolfric
fun.
is due for it, isn't he? You're going to force us to have Mithra out for no real reason.
That's my cue.
feel like all these Blade quests just force us to have Mithra out, even though she's not involved in any way. Plus, I mean, even the other main Blades take part in the cutscenes, even though we don't have them in our party. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, these little rooms that we have no real business in, I guess that's that's her room. Oh, I bet it's that one that's closed! It's like, look at this store! This store's like always closed, but now I can go in it. That's really unique. Welcome to my room. Well, I don't actually live here, so it's just where I'm staying while I'm here in Theoscaldia. Isn't this some kind of storeroom? It doesn't need to be fancy. A dingy old place like this is perfect for my experiments. Dingy, she says. Now, KOS-MOS, you just wait there a moment while I get everything ready. As you wish, Estelle. I just need to put the final touches on. Sorry for the wait, KOS-MOS. This is what I wanted to give you. It's a present. This is for me. Listen, while I was observing you, I noticed you didn't always have perfect control of your power. It can't be easy to keep powers that strong under control all the time. But if you use this device, it should be much easier to manage. You'll be able to fight without worrying about keeping yourself in check all the time. I think it'll be really useful. Estelle, listen, KOS-MOS. Abilities as powerful as yours are a very dangerous thing to have. But I think you probably had them for a reason. The world needs that kind of strength right now. King Eulegilimos and Emperor Nile both seem to think it's fine as long as your driver keeps you in check. But who wants to rely on a driver for everything, right? If you master the use of your own powers, you can become the ultimate blade, maybe even save all rest. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do the right thing. And I'm your best friend, so I should know. When did we become best friends? You just keep supporting these guys in their mission, okay, KOS-MOS? I have a feeling if you help Rex and Nia and Morag and my uncle, you'll be able to save all of Alvarez someday. Understood. Are you sure it is alright for me to accept this for nothing, though? You two are good friends now, yeah? Then you should accept her gift. Thank you, Estelle. I promise to make good use of it. Thanks. Come by and visit any time, okay? I promise I will visit. We are friends, after all. Best friends, you mean? Alright. That was easy. But now I can just freely go in here. Okay. I like how all these locked doors are just opened by random side quests that, like you wouldn't expect which side quest opens it. It's just totally random. It just feels out of context. Alright, well now she's at level 5 now. What's the point of having this leveled up all the way? There's gotta be, like, a Merc mission or something that she can do, but we need mental arithmetic. Yeah, well, these are Blade quests we already did. But we're just about done. We did all the Blade quests, except for Gorg, but who honestly cares about Gorg? I just do not care about Gorg. I have no intention of redoing this quest just to get back to where I was. I mean, it just doesn't seem like a fun quest, and Gorg is just not that interesting of a character. Any interesting Merc missions I can do? Well, not that I'm going to show those on camera. I mean, they're just Merc missions. They're all off camera anyway. I'm just curious if there is a Merc mission somewhere that involves mental arithmetic. It's the only thing that would make sense. But that's just about it. We got all the Blades. We did all their missions. So, let's just go through them all again. Pyra! You kind of ruined my ship between Rex and Nia. All the same, you were a pretty good character. You're pretty sweet.
Rex, let's go! I'll wield this power to protect my friends. Your kindness led me here.
Mithra, you were there when I needed you most to defeat Akos and Malos. That was an annoying fight. I don't really prefer you over Pyra, sorry. I mean she's kind of cool. That whole tomboyish personality, but I mean, even as a pairing for Rex, I just don't see Rex and Mythra working out. She's more like the big sister type, while Pyra is the girlfriend type. So it's really convenient that at the end of the game, they both seem to get separated, because that'll make it a lot less awkward.
I'll let you know if you start slacking. What would you do without me? Well, this comes as no surprise.
Drummark, you were a good, wise tiger leopard thing. Kind of remind me of Aslan from Narnia. I really needed your ancient wisdom during those parts in the Spirit Crucible, among millions of other areas. All the same though, I wasn't really super into your character.
Let us depart. Masterful. This is exactly what I wanted.
Plus your lines got kind of annoying. Poppy Alpha, you're a pretty sweet character. I really liked her scene. She had some pretty nice lines. She's definitely the most innocent character among them, being the stereotypical robot girl trying to learn about human culture, or mortal culture in this case, not just humans here.
Poppy will protect Master Pawn. Perhaps rest and enjoy view for a bit? Poppy seeds fall in.
Poppy QT, you're a good power-up. I'm honestly surprised we didn't get Lila to join the party. I mean, if we got all the Torna blades, as minor as some of them were, like, why not Lila? How did Lila not become, like, an optional blade for Tora? Just kind of unusual. But I guess Poppy QT is, or should I say, Poppy Exotic Tutelar. I don't even remember what name she chose, but she's a good power-up.
Leave it to Poppy. Next time lucky, Master Pawn. Poppy's heart full.
That's a weird line. Poppy Cutie Pie. You definitely completed Tora's arsenal, and I was really glad to finally get you. I could complain that Ill's a fetch quest, but they're all fetch quests, who am I kidding?
Bond with Master Pawn is strong. Mission complete, Master Pawn. Poppy's blade, and yet more than blade.
Rock, I didn't really care for you, but I did care for Vandam. Vandam he's a pretty cool father figure. I'm kind of sad that he didn't join the rest of the journey, but at least we have Rock to remember him. It still doesn't make sense why Rock is neither considered a male, a female, nor an animal. At the very least, he should be considered an animal. Like, just what is he if he's neither gender and he's not any species? Well, I guess he is humanoid, but still, it just... Rock, you were difficult to manage, I tell you what.
Enough chirping. Not too shabby.
That's weird. It's also kind of weird that there's only one time we needed miasma dispersal, and it was when we awoke Rock. So it's like, why only just that one time if we never use him again? Except in the Merc missions where you need miasma dispersal. Are there even any Merc missions like that? It was just like an optional field skill thing, so I just didn't get it. Brighid, you are really showing yourself, much like all the other blades. You're a good character. It's kind of weird that she keeps her eyes closed all the time, and she only opens them once. Well, she's definitely... When she and Morag joined the party, it really changed things up, and it really helped us, I tell you what.
May I have the pleasure? For Ardanian honor!
The plan needed some polishing.
Pandoria, as far as the main blades go, you're probably my favorite. You got cute little light bulb designs. You have a nice personality. And she and Zeke, they really complete each other. They're a good little pair. It's also cute, like, during that flashback, the fog on her glasses goes away, and then in real time, we get to see her eyes from then on. That was kind of a strange effect, but it was sweet.
You and I make a great team, my prince. Let's show 'em. Last chance to surrender. Just let me handle everything.
Blade Nia. I did not use her much. I only used her in, like, the Cliffs of Mortha. I did not care to use her anymore. Like, even just halfway through the Cliffs of Mortha. Like, she just makes the field skill things worse. Because, like, you have less blades to help you with field skills when Nia becomes a blade, because she can't use her blades. Like, I mean, it's a cool power-up, and I like to see this super move you can pull off with Nia and Pyra, but it just looked too complicated to work out, and it just didn't seem worth it to me. I'd just rather have Nia as a party member so she could use more blades. All the same, though, I really liked her little character arc. Even though it didn't really... It was only really focused upon in the Spirit Crucible, and they really barely... I mean, she kind of had her moments, like with Malos. That was pretty awesome. All the same, though, Nia is a really cool character, all in all.
Rex and me make an unbeatable team.
I just like how her personality becomes a lot more free and spirited when she shows herself. I really like that whole thing. That was pretty nice.
Nothing to it. Our bonds grow ever stronger.
She just seems a lot happier in this form. I kind of wish I did use her more, but it's just not worth it, so shame that. Aegeon, there's not really much to say about you, even if you are technically a story blade. I kind of wish, like, Aegeon had another meeting with Emperor Nile. Like, I thought that heart-to-heart was going to be reuniting with the Emperor, but it just kind of wasn't. Plus, he did kind of have a blade quest involving the Brionac thing, even though there are no voice cutscenes, but you did need Aegeon for it, for some reason. All the same, though, he's a pretty good character. He really helped us out, like, in the water bending and leaping areas. Those are really helpful.
We should show them the Empire's might. I promise I'll have your back. I also like to run wild sometimes.
Godfrey. Not really much to comment on Godfrey. I just, didn't use him that much, except on the Merc missions when you actually needed him. At least I cared enough to remember all the blades had side quests, so I did his side quest. And at least his side quest was pretty cool. It got us to explore that dangerous Turken area. That's the only thing I can remark about it. Plus he doesn't even have ice bending, even though he's an ice type, so he couldn't really help us out in those areas. You're okay though, Godfrey. You're okay.
Oh, be still, my burning heart. For justice. For justice. Why? Why?
Yeah, definitely would have remembered that if I used you. Wolfric! You helped us out in a ton of areas involving earthbending and super strength, even though it did get kind of annoying. He's got a sweet personality, though. He's a super scary monster. He just wants people to like him, so it's pretty cute. And I didn't even realize when we actually got him. We actually got him when we killed that spider monster in Araya that was using a blade. And I made the joke where how that blade and the spider monster must have had a deep relationship. I would have liked to see how that worked out, though. Like, I know Wolfric doesn't remember, but it's kind of interesting to think that he's a rare blade that was being used by a spider creature. I wonder what Wolfric thought about that. He certainly must have had a personality. Maybe they did have a deep relationship, who knows?
Do not make me mad. Onwards. Onwards.
Percival, I was really happy when I got you, even though I'm not really super into Percival, but he is a good character. I like the whole pacifist assassin thing, kind of like Nagisa Shiota from Assassination Classroom. Hey, if Nagisa could wield blades in the gameverse, he'd definitely draw Percival after fishing through like 1,000 core crystals in Port Anagam. I like Percival, he's nice.
At your service. The way is clear. For this I am grateful.
Vale, I really like her character. She's got a cool little goth design, she's got a goth personality. I didn't really do anything with her weaving, because that just seemed tedious. I never did anything with Vez's dumplings either, I guess I should probably do that. But yeah, I like Vess. I like her design.
Shut up.
Fine, I will.
Do you expect me to be happy with this?
Well, yeah, I'm complimenting you.
Why me?
Because I'm going through all the blades and you're next on the list.
Shut up.
Fine. I just love how her responses is lined up with my rambling. Agate, Agate is one of the blades I got when I wasn't even targeting rare blades. I was just looking for specific common blades, and I ended up drawing Agate on Morag, so that was just really convenient. And it was easy to do her little... Well, I mean, her prospecting quest was already accessible, but it was pretty annoying because you had to search for all the right areas in the specific order. They couldn't just tell you the field skill requirements beforehand, so that got really dumb. All in all, though, she had a cute little quest, being afraid of bugs and whatnot. It was still really funny how, like, she goes on this whole character development tangent when all those bugs were blocking the digging spot, and then we didn't even fight the bugs because we were over-leveled. Kind of like Newt's quest.
Be bold, be brave, but be careful. I think we can get a good hit in. Whee! Adventure!
Okay, I like you even more now because you just did that. Sorry, she and Finch would get along. Not to mention Sheila. Gorg, you are probably... Oh, I can actually move this around. Gorg, you are my least favorite. I just did not care for you. You're just like that muscly, sexy guy design. I don't even remember what your personality was. Like, you had something against... Like, you were complaining about the food this woman was ordering at the restaurant. And then you made us go on this dumb fetch quest just to beat these monsters, even though we could have easily kicked their asses because we were over-leveled. That was stupid. And then all of a sudden you get a store, make us go on even more fetch quests, and I just did not want to finish your quest. You're just the only blade whose quest I'm just gonna look up on computer and... see there, because I just don't care to do it myself.
Unleash my power! That shouldn't have happened. Wake up, guys. Who knows what we'll find.
Boreas, I think I got you by accident. I don't really remember. I know it was Zeke unlocked you. Ellie, you were definitely designed to be an easy rare blade in terms of side quests. We just had to put a bunch of food in your little storage thingy, and then your side quest is open, and you really made me hungry, Boreas. I like any character that can make me hungry that's a gourmet like you. Yeah, you're probably one of my favorites, Boreas, even though you are kind of weird looking.
I'll swallow them whole. Too hungry. Can't go on.
His illustrator is I4, that's interesting.
It's here.
Dogus, you're a pretty cool dude. Kind of like a blade who's deluded into thinking he's a king. And you probably are, who knows. You got a really flashy design, though, I'll tell you what. It's kind of weird that you're the only rare blade that has two different affinity charts. Like, not even a split personality like the Poppies or the Pyras. You just had two affinity charts. Like, what happened to the other affinity skills we got for you? This was kind of weird. You're a fun character, though.
mind if I just sit this one out?
How would it work out if we even redid your quest? Because we don't have your kingly demeanor anymore, do we? That'd be kind of strange. Could we even restart your quest?
Don't tell me what to do.
Well, fine. I'm gonna restart your quest to find out, buddy.
What?
You heard me. I am not gonna restart your quest.
What?
I like Kasandra. Kassandra's a really good character, and she's pretty cute. She's super optimistic, even though she's downright cursed with bad luck. I like her design, and there's a specific place he had to get her, so she's easy to find, luckily enough. And I just love that heart-to-heart where we go to the destroyed boss arena in the Cliffs of Mortha. She's being all optimistic, and then of course the level's playing its ominous music like it usually does. And then this giant freaking serpent just floats on by and whips his tail through us, making it really terrifying, because her bad luck curse struck just then to make that creature appear. And it turns out that same creature is Ophion, the rogue artifice, and there's a hidden boss called Ophion now, and he's really big and terrifying, and he's just kind of floating off the cliff, being super ominous. That was just a really scary scene, and I loved it. And I know it probably would have been there regardless of Kasandra, but that was just really good how that worked out.
Something doesn't feel right.
You telling me?
Stay alert.
Oh, okay.
I sense dark omens. Gotta keep everybody safe. I wish I could share my luck with everyone.
You probably shouldn't. Praxis! Yup. I gotta talk about both of you at the same time.
Suck 'em one and we're done. I'll stick 'em full of holes. I can't wait.
It's just really interesting, like, these two blades are just kind of two of a pair, one of a pair at a time. It's like, they just go together. They're obviously meant to be awakened together, even though they do have separate drivers in both occasions. And it's just really impressive how they had such a long character arc. Like, there's a side quest where you're introduced to them, and then you recruit Praxis. Then you get the quest that is technically Praxis's quest, that ends with recruiting Theory. And then you get what is technically Theory's quest, where you ultimately end their character arc. And it was just too funny how I was in the middle of the Praxis and Theory redemption arc, and I restart the previous quest where Theory is still a bad guy. That totally breaks the purpose of the quest and it ruins the timeline. That was just amazing. All the same though, I really like these girls. They had a good character arc, and I just like their interactions. And they also remind me of Justine and Caroline from Persona 5, because they both had the opposite eye patches and they had the blue color schemes. And even their voices were similar.
I can flash freeze them. I understand you better. This place, it soothes my mind just a little.
I didn't really think much of Perun. She's just one of the rare blades I got early, so I just didn't think much of her. She's just, oh look, it's another blade in their party. Luckily I was able to figure out how to level her up, and we were able to access her quest regardless of my negligence. It was, she's a good character. It was a good quest. Oh, one of the good deeds I did was actually throwing money at, Indal. Luckily that was before Indal got destroyed, so that really worked out in the end. But yeah, Perun's pretty good.
Though the body is weak, victory will be ours. By my lance, I swear to defend all that is righteous. I'm not giving in.
Kind of reminds me of Undyne from Undertale. Cora, I didn't really care for you. You're just that super chattery, girly girl type. But you did have a good quest. I just love how simple that quest was, and you actually had to use all the girls' talk blades to complete it, and they even got to take part in the conversations. I didn't realize Mithra also had girls talk until then. This is kind of a random thing for the Aegis to have, but I guess it was just for that specific quest. It was weird, but it was a fun quest. You know, I'm not that into Korra.
Ooh, yes, that's it right there. Hey, I bet you need my power now. It's been a long time coming. Always cute and fierce, though.
Yeah, I remember hearing that line a lot. Zombie. Yeah, I wasn't that into a zombie. The whole creepy, puppety personality, and she's clearly a lesbian. Though I like how she's technically a bisexual because, like, depending on which driver you have her attached to, she'll flirt with him either way. And so she could be with Morag and Nia, and then she'll be a lesbian, or she'll be with Rex or Zeke, and she'll be straight. So she's perfectly bisexual. And she's also creepy and dark with her clairvoyant eye. At least her quest was relatively easy to manage.
Darkness fills me. May I have the pleasure? You can't hide.
Ursula, you are one of my favorites. You got a really cute design. You got a cute personality. Your side quest had something going for it. It didn't go well in execution. It was just a lot of waiting, and it was just kind of boring. But we got it done. That's all that matters. And you're also completely maxed out. It would be sad to end this game without maxing out Ursula all the way.
I really don't like to fight, but my friends need me. Right, Barry? Empty my mind, and... La 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 la.
I could just listen to this all day. And one more. I'll miss you most of all, Ursula. Newt, you're very sexual. You're very exposed right there, like all the other most of the other female blades. Another reason I like Ursula. She has a good personality. The whole army girl thing. Her quest was kind of dumb though. He had to get her all the way up to level 5 just to have that one extra point of Titan wisdom. Just to continue her quest, they could start early. That was just kind of dumb. Not all the same, though. And then the quest just got even more stupid because you're over-leveled to where the soldiers wouldn't attack you during the drills. Like, Morordain is freaking doomed. They have a terrible army who won't even do their jobs. They even let the Bionics get through. That was just a really good laugh, but... Newt, she's pretty strong, so that's pretty cool.
Our victory is assured! Medic! Medic! We need assistance here! Resources secured.
Nim, she was alright. I mean, she's kind of like the Keaton mask of this game, because you could talk to the three-tailed fox race. You know, like the Keatons in Majora's Mask. I'm not going to redo her quest just to get that 1 point of phonics linguistics. What's that going to do for me? That's the end of the game anyway, so who cares? It's kind of weird that she had a problem with the Ardanians, and it's kind of awkward that her driver was an Ardanian. I don't even remember when I got her. Was she one of the ones that I got by accident? Probably was. Either way.
Oh, Mother Nature, give us your blessing.
She also seems like she could be Floren's mother. I can see that working out.
Kid, Sonny, help me out here.
Just like how Rock could be Finch's parent.
Sonny's a little greedy guts, so this will be really useful.
And Dahlia could be like a big sister to Ursula. I gotta make a shipping chart plus family chart for all these blades. I just gotta... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Sheba, you costed 500,000 coins. I could probably get 250,000 coins from your shop, from that guy's shop, just because I already had you, even though I didn't buy you. That'd be a good way to cheat some money. But, you're alright. It's kind of cool how she always travels in a bathtub. That's a weird aesthetic for a blade to have, but okay, just floating around in a bathtub, always staying clean. I feel like that wouldn't even keep you clean for long. Like, you have to change the water eventually, otherwise it'll just get filthy and get smelly. Yeah, I'm talking more about your bathtub than I am about your character. Yeah, your gimmick was based around money, so that was pretty unique. And when I started grinding all those chests, it was easy to save up for your side quest. And it was a pretty fun side quest overall. If we redid her side quest, since we don't have to give her the 1,000,000 coins anymore, we could just make a ton of money that way. That would be amazing. But, yeah, you're a good blade.
Do not dare interrupt the entourage. Relinquish your coin. Modest beginnings and all that.
Fess, I never did any dumpling making with you. I feel like I should, because I really liked your little arc with your former driver. That was kind of sad how that ended, but it was fate because we need all the rare blades that we can get. I gotta tell you though, you do make me hungry for dumplings. I wouldn't mind trying some dumplings. They look delicious. And some chocolate. I love chocolate. Not too much though.
My... oh my...
I'm guessing that's from sex with your previous driver. Okay.
my... This might sting. No more than 300 gold on snacks, okay?
Yeah, you're very motherly, I'll tell you that. Adenine, we couldn't really do your quest until pretty late in the game because it actually takes place in that locked room in the World Tree. Just like how that came around full circle. How do we get in that a little code room? That was a pretty cool twist. She sounds super arrogant, but she's pretty sweet deep down. I really like her character. It was pretty cute how she bonded with that no-pawn professor. Plus, I just like the whole book thing going on with her body. It's just a really cool design. That makes me wonder, though, like, even if Blades lose their memories of their experiences, there are some things they do remember. They remember their skills. Like, Ursula remembers that she can sing, and she also remembered that one place in Araya somehow. It makes sense. The smart Blades, like Adenine or Drumark, they remember their ancient wisdom, or extra ancient in Adenine's case. So yeah, there's some things that the Blades remember. They remember their skills. It's not the little details that go with them.
Work hard, research hard. All part of the survey on Flora. These are the moments I live for.
Electra, you're one of my favorites. Your quest is pretty lengthy, but we got it done, and I'm glad we only had to do the ending part when we redid your quest. I really like her personality. I like her design. Overall, it's really cute, and I kind of ship her and that Gourmand boy. Like, maybe we could, like, overdrive Electra over to the Gourmand boy, just so they can, she can keep her memories a bit longer, and they could document their experiences, and then she can get passed down his family. That's kind of what happened to all these Blades. I kind of... Like, Ursula, I want to give Ursula to the Torgonda kid that she bonded with, and then they could just document her little story and hopefully pass down generations, kind of like with Brighid and Aegeon. I kind of want to do that with each of these Blades, and just give, like, them to the Phoenix or someone. That'd be pretty cool, though.
Let's wipe them out!
Yeah, that's just one of my favorite lines from these Blades. It's just so cute.
I can't even generate a vote!
Including Ursula's la 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 la.
Full speed ahead!
These kid Blades are the best. They're just so fun. So Nobia, I was super happy when I got you. I'm still happy. You were gimmicked around the special enemies. It was pretty decent leveling you up. I don't really feel like killing that last guy because I'm just sick of that poison water area. But I'm really proud of you. You are also a very strong Blade, and you have a really badass design.
Forget healing. Just keep up the pressure.
Thanks.
Show me what you really got. Come out, bad guys.
Finch, you are also a favorite of mine. You're just really cute. I like your forgetful personality. And your little one-liners are pretty sweet. She also had a really funny quest involving the Turkin. It's really unique how these Blades bond with each of these Blades bond with a certain race. and Finch was the only one that bonded with the Turkin. That was pretty unique.
You rang? Hey, wait! I thought I was flying. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I also kind of wish some of these blades had heart-to-hearts with other rare blades. Like, how would Finch bond with Rock? How would Electra bond with Ursula? How would Nim bond with Florin? I really would have liked to see those. I mean, we got to see Theory and Praxis bonding together, because it just makes sense. All the same, though, I just wish some of the other rare blades got to bond. Florin! I was really happy to get you. I really like his design. I like the whole aesthetic of he's a boy, but he's super feminine. He's just a sweet little nature boy. He's just pure-hearted. He's innocent. I just like the whole appeal overall.
Do your best to draw on my strengths. So cool.
Careful next time.
KOS-MOS. I cannot begin to explain the joy I got when I drew you, the rarest blade in all of Alrest. Oh, that was such a relief. It's like, it was really funny. I had like 30 common crystals, maybe 20 or so rares, and I got 2 legendaries. So when I began trying to draw you, I started with the commons like I usually do, and I got KOS-MOS in the first few commons. That was just utterly surprising. And I'm glad. Now, some people are super lucky that they can draw KOS-MOS in like the first 3 chapters. Most people get her as the very last blade, and in this case she was the very last blade that I drew. Not counting Mikhail because he didn't really get Mikhail from a core crystal, but yeah. She was the very last blade I found from the core crystals. Now I can just sell all my core crystals, because I just don't need them anymore. And one day, KOS-MOS, I will get to the Xenosaga, and love you. And I will get to the Xenosaga, and see you in action, where you are one of the stars. And that'll be a fun experience, because I really enjoyed getting you. And you had a fairly good quest. I liked her little bond with that little Tantal girl, and that's gonna be the blade. That's gonna be the person we ever drive you to, KOS-MOS. That little, I forget her name. I want to say Adenine. Adel? Is it Adel? Adel might be her name. But we're gonna ever drive you over to her, and you're gonna be Tantal's royal blade now.
I will protect you, Master. Executing mission. I have detected an energy signature from you, Master.
Harold, you're also going to be a Tantal Royal Blade, because you kind of live in Tantal. That's where we found you. You're another one of those blades like Kasandra. You're fairly easy to get. I just had to keep grinding Black Pomegranate in that same area. It was easy to level you up too, just had to keep using your specials. And you had a good side quest. That was a nice little, side quest, just fighting all those liars, ending with fighting you. And if Zeke ever has a kid with like Morag or something, because I gotta ship them, you're probably going to be ever dragged over to Zeke's, or transferred down Zeke's royal family line, along with Pandoria. You, Pandoria, and KOS-MOS will be the royal blades for Zeke, probably.
Death beckons. The mission is everything. Ruin is near.
Dahlia, it's kind of weird that you're after KOS-MOS, but I digress. Yet, you were a proud moment, because I was finally making progress up the world tree, and I found a legendary crystal, and boom, you appeared for Zeke. And then I gave you to Nia, because you're a healer, and you really worked out there. I liked her little bond with that little Tantal girl. She'll be the one we ever drive you to. You have a pretty nice design, you have a good personality. I can imagine you use like a big sister to Ursula too, since you're both ice types. I never really did make use of your ice craft. She's got big hands, I recently noticed, but that's a pretty cute look too. I've always been a hand of the big hands type, like in Kids Next Door.
Hang in there, darling. How curious. So beautiful.
Indeed. Akos. I liked Akos' character, his little smart boy demeanor. Of course, he and the other tournament members, they were pretty, near annoying bosses, I'll tell you what, though. But I really liked Akos. I wish we got to know more about him and Petroka's past. Like, with their brother-sister drivers. Maybe we'll learn about that in Torn of the Golden Country when I get back to that. Maybe. Hopefully we do. We're getting Mikhail's backstory from that, it looks like.
You need to learn to take direction.
Also interesting that you're apparently a cook, along with being a scriptwriter. I gotta look at your other response for that heart-to-heart.
The future is already written. Setting up for a great finale.
Petroka! She's got a pretty nice, sassy personality. She, along with Mikhail, were pretty annoying, of course. But overall, Petroka's pretty nice, and now that all these tournament members are alive again, she and Mikhail can just get their happy ending. And
Hey, careful!
I'm okay with that.
Hey, back off!
Ew. 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 Ew.
And also, these tournament members were designed by Tetsuya Nomura, who did Kingdom Hearts. So that's pretty cool.
Jeez, do you have to get so worked up? You're half done. Let's dance.
So yeah, Mikhail is a blade eater, just like Zeke. He's not a proper blade, so that's why he couldn't really be spawned from a core crystal. But becoming a blade eater did allow him to live for like 500 years, because we met him in Torn of the Golden Country. So I wonder if Zeke will live a really long time in that regard. Plus we might also learn, like, which blade did he eat? I don't really remember that. Did he just eat a random rare blade somewhere? Or, I mean, not a rare blade, like a common blade. Either way, he became a rare blade himself, so that's pretty cool. And his character's good overall. Abrona is my favorite of the Torna rare blades. And I guess just the Torna members in general. I just like her. I like her dialogue. I like her personality. She's got a pretty cute design. She's also the only Torna blade that had some proper dialogue and screen time. The others were just kind of background characters. So, and I like her whole free as a bird thing. That was a pretty cute moment.
Marvelous! Oh, the heavens! Something fun?
And I like how she pronounces her S's as TH's. Pretty though, you got a cool design, but like some of the other Torna blades, not really much I can remark about you. You didn't really have an integral part of the story. You didn't have any lines, but yeah, you're pretty cool. I can see you making friends with Percival.
Huzzah! Into the royal and tumble.
How embarrassing.
With my trusty arms, I'll punish you.
Cressidas, you got a pretty funny personality. I want to say you were Malice's blade. I really don't remember which was which. But, assuming you were Malice's blade, you had a pretty funny personality. And I enjoyed it. I like how you just threw Zeke out to the secret area. That was just a really cool way to find that secret area. You know, I already found it on this playthrough.
Effort! Put some effort in!
It was also easy to level him up because all you needed was a bunch of meat in your inventory.
Let's go all in! You can't defeat me! I'm undefeatable!
Sever, you're kind of the monstrous, murdery type. For all I know, you could have been Malice's blade, I don't even know. But, yeah. You were, and you kind of like, you don't really like having a driver, you just kind of would be a lone wolf. But, and I can respect that. All the same, you are a pretty good character.
Let's go wild! Great stuff! Stop quivering!
Tielos, you were the easiest blade to draw as far as the random chance goes, because you had a chance of 5. I'm curious what your history with KOS-MOS is. You're probably like like rivals or something in your own universe, and you're probably an anti-hero type. And it was kind of unique how she bonded with the Indoline. She's the only blade that bonded with the Indoline, even though it wasn't really a friendly bond, was it? It's kind of stamped out the Amalthus rebels. She's pretty nice though. And it's weird that she didn't have a heart-to-heart. It's kind of strange.
I will do with them as I please. Disappear from the face of this world. We are the only perfect beings.
Poppy Buster! You were a cool third upgrade for Poppy, and fourth form for Poppy. I like how it's basically two blades in one, and they kind of have back and forth with each other. Not really back and forth, but they just kind of follow along with each other. So yeah, I kind of wish we got the DLC and we got you earlier, because you were pretty cool to have. And it was kind of easy to do that stuff with the common blades, because luckily I got so many common blades that I just happened to have the right one, so that was pretty easy.
First, we unleash Poppy Buster, then we see.
Just let me at him, ma'am. Fine-tuning manipulator sensitivity.
Thinking kindly.
Ma'am, we're approaching our daily runtime limit.
Sorry, transmission gets staticky, so Poppy not hear you.
Shulk, it was really cool to see you in this game. I guess I should do the challenge where I get Shulk to come to Alrest along with the others. But it's just cool to have you in my collection. But I guess I do gotta do that to throw the eventual tea party anyway. But yeah. Plus, like, during the ending of the game, when you're... It's like, that Klaus guy, the architect, he was actually the bad guy in the first game. That was the other half of the architect. Like, I only recently just realized that. And the events of Xenoblade 1 are just taking place at the same time as Xenoblade 2. Because, like, Klaus said he's going to meet his demise soon. I just thought that was just really amazing how that tied in. So, yeah. Hopefully this means their worlds will unite, you know? Then he could see Alrest proper and the rest of planet Mira.
I wonder what's inside. Monado, show me the way! Phew. One less thing to worry about.
Fiora! Just gonna say, like, just based on her design here, and the kind of ability she has, this is definitely, like, the whole challenge thing would take place in, like, the early game. Because, you know, spoilers happen. But, all the same, though, I do really like this design for Fiora. It's just really cute, and I'm glad she got to be here along with Shulk.
My speciality. I really like our vibe. If I tripped up like that, Dumbag would get so cross.
Crossset, I really liked you. I really liked your firework aesthetic. I can imagine you being Kodama's blade in the gameverse. I like your hair. I like your personality. You're just a good character. I enjoy you.
I've got this.
Even though I never used your art at cooking because I don't even do Pyra's cooking.
Oh my gosh. I get to fight alongside my hero? They're gonna pay for messing with us.
Corvin, you kind of remind me of Pit from Kid Icarus, so I enjoy you. Your voice sounds like Pit. Yeah, a nice little side quest. It's kind of weird that we didn't get to finish off that Gogol properly. But overall, you were a pretty cool character, and you are also pretty powerful. You are a Lightbender after all.
Exciting, isn't it? Let me at him. Wait till you get a load of Durandal now.
Elma, I might have cheated to get you, and I should do your fight the fair way, but I'm just glad I have you now. Even though I gotta actually do the one mission to have you, Shulk, and Fiora come to Alrest. But, yeah. I just love how this game just unites most of the other Xeno worlds. Because we got characters from Xenoblade 1, we got Elma from Xenoblade X, and Xenoblade 2 is the main setting, of course. And we got KO-S-MOS and TLS from Xenosaga, or wherever TLS comes from. It might even come from Xenogears, I don't know. But, yeah. It's just a great union of worlds. And it's also cool that Elma is technically a Blade, because that's the name of her organization, Blade, and she is a Blade member. She's a Blade. I just love how that just worked out. So yeah. Welcome, Elma. Welcome to our tea party.
Here come the spoils of war.
Solid strategy. Affinity plays a large role in all rest, too.
That's right. Caitlin Glass, I swear that's familiar. I gotta look that up. Well, there's just 3 extra spots. Like those 3 extra spots, they could be for Jin and Malos and Fanlanorn and then Minoth. Like maybe like Minnoth, aka Cole. Maybe he's in Torn of the Golden Country. But for right now, just Jin, Malos, and Fanlanorn. That's what those 3 extra spots could have been. And we just had to forget Lila in that regard. But the last blade I must say goodbye to. Nini. Remember, Nini, you are not just a common blade. You are a unique blade. You were the first common blade I ever got. You helped me out in so many battles, and I appreciate you. There was a time when I didn't even know what a common blade was. I thought you were as rare as any of them, but you know what? You are. You are the rarest of all the common blades. And I happily invite you to my tea party. Ah, what the hell? All you common blades are invited to my tea party! Karumi, Tamar, Koretsu, Midori, Hisui, Oboro, Ikaku, Higana! We gotta make a Xenoblade rap out of these guys. Especially you lucky blades who helped me get these last few rares. You all deserve a place! Hell now! Let's just open these last core crystals! Come one, come all! You're all invited! You're all invited to the great tea party of Elysium! We're going to revive Fanlanorn! We're going to revive Jin! We're going to take Malice with us! And when Shulk and all his gang from the other universe, they're gonna come to Elysium once they're done over there, and they'll join our tea party, along with the 3rd Aegis, Alvis. Yeah, I figured out who the 3rd Aegis was. The 3rd Aegis is Alvis from Xenoblade 1. That's just so incredible how that all ties in. It's like he'll come here too. He'll reunite with his Aegis siblings. But yeah, all you blades are coming to the ultimate Elysium tea party. It's like if the other tournament members revived after they were killed, if they were just returned to core crystals that we could reawaken, why not with Jin? Why not with Fanlanorn, now that Amalthus is also dead? Screw him. Of course, Minith and his granddaughter can come too. Just all you guys, I just like all of you blades, even you common ones, have proven helpful in more than a few areas. I just really like the blades in this game. They were so diverse in personality, occupations, character. It was just a really nice and diverse cast. And even though it was annoying with the field skills and the RNG, it felt super satisfying when RNG finally worked in my favor. And I know we still got Torn of the Golden Country to do, but it just won't be the same. Unless it also has the RNG mechanic. Well, I'm gonna regret saying that. How many more can I draw? Can I just draw infinite ones now? Well, whatever. I'm using up the last of these core crystals. We got nothing else to do with them. So I guess next time we will do Torn of the Golden Country. And then I, Rex, Nia, Mulrag, Zeke, Pandoria, Pyramithonuma, Dromark, Rock, Aegeon, Brighid, just all you rare blades. Haruka especially. I like how some of these blades are just named after my Gameverse characters. All the more reason we frickin' need them with us. Just all of you blades, come on to my tea party. I also got an upgrade where I can carry more boosters, but who cares about that anymore? Just all you blades, come to my tea party. We will find Elysium all over again, and we will live happily. So farewell to all my precious blades. Until next time.